What is up, MFers? Hope you guys are having an amazing freaking day. Oh my god, the snow drift's taller than my damn Tahoe is. We've had a lot of freaking snow around here. Anyways, I'm freaking jacked for the video today, guys. You know, a lot of you like my tackle making videos, my tackle creation where I make my own jigs, make my own chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, jig skirts. Just, I mean, I'd have molds for everything to make all this different types of stuff. And if you know anything about making molds or using molds to make your own baits in the fishing industry, you know that the large majority are made by a company named Do It Molds. It's what I've made every single custom lead poured bait that I've ever created with is Do It Molds. Well, just so happens that the fine folks at Do It Molds have watched a few of my tackle making videos, watched some of the Milliken fishing videos, and they're like, dude, we're in Iowa. And I was like, what? You're in Iowa? Yeah, they're only 4.5 hours away from my house. And they're like, come on up, let's do a tour of the facility, let's check out some of the baits, let's make some baits, let's go catch some fish on our baits. Be a badass time. So I was like, all right, let's do it. So, hey, look where I'm at right now. This is the Do It Molds facility, this giant building right back here behind me. And we're about to go in and get ourselves a little bit of a tour and make some baits. I'm gonna show you guys some really cool things as well. You guys know I like to do videos like seasonally. Well, this is the best time of the year possible to make a bunch of your baits because it's like the cheapest way you can stock up on stuff and you can make your own custom baits as well. Now, I've only made like jigs, chatterbaits, skirtabaits and stuff like that, but they also have molds for soft plastics, which a ton of you guys have been asking for. So let's go inside this building right here, see what they have to offer. What's up, dude?
On in. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Brennan. This is Brennan. He will be leading the tour today.
This is it.
This is it. This is Do It, huh?
We have soft bait molds. You can see warehouse area.
It's giant.
Right now we're putting handles on molds.
All handles back there.
Yep.
Sweet.
This is the fun stuff in here.
Oh my god. So many molds. All right, so Brennan's leading us on our tour, and I want to tell you guys something a little bit about myself that you might not know, and kind of the reason why I'm here right now. Before I even did the YouTube thing, when I was back in college, and what kind of led me to loving make my own baits and everything, I started with a couple Do It Molds, and to make some side, a little side hustle on the side, I would make my own jigs, which of course I would catch fish on, but I would also sell them to dudes to get money for whatever, you know, we'll call it it was probably beer, but we'll say like textbooks and college and important stuff like gas money. It's kind of crazy that it's come full circle. We're here at the Do It Molds, the company that makes all those molds, where I started off making my own stuff, and now we're doing a tour of the entire factory where you guys can use all these amazing components to make your own stuff and catch fish on them too. So once I got into the Do It Molds facility, I was absolutely taken back by just how many different types of products and how many existing products they distribute in smaller packages or bulk packages for everything that's made as far as lures go in the fishing industry. Now, the two most important parts to creating a mold from scratch are, one, you have to actually go design the mold, of course, using a computer program, and then two, we have to take that design and go pour a mold from scratch. Now, we're gonna get a little bit ahead of ourselves, and the first thing we're gonna do is follow Lloyd out to the foundry, and he's gonna show us the entire casting process. This is pretty awesome. These next two guys we talked to have nearly 100 years combined creating molds from scratch.
Guys out there that make their own baits and stuff, this is what it was all about.
Yeah, of course.
You know, varieties that you can do, kind of a wide range.
Right. So what goes on back here? This is the start. This is step one.
This is where we mold.
Gotcha. Mold.
And then we pour them, and then they basically run through a process, runs them right in, out the door, basically. Some of these different mold back together there right now. The mat plates on the back there, it's got the pattern on it.
Basically back there, that's where they make the mold. It goes into that plate right there. Out comes this guy.
Yep. And then setting that down, you stick weights on it, you pour the aluminum in, and he's taking it out over here. And that's what he's got in there. And then that plate's got that same thing on that. That's what the mold is.
This is what they look like when they do come out. Got some egg sinkers here. Senkos. Everybody knows the Yamamoto Senko. It's our Ripper swim bait.
You had started in the 60s then?
Evidently, they were sometime in, I remember working with them in the early 70s.
Okay, gotcha.
But
So you've been here a minute then.
77 is when I started. I think they were kind of coming after the Palmer had some molds, and they were kind of going into that line, and die-cast wasn't really the way to go. It was
Right.
at that time. And so they just got into this, and this kind of grew into this one.
They started off with like I don't know, a dozen, a handful, up to 50 molds. Now they have over 500 different types of molds between hard baits, soft plastics, you know, any type of terminal tackle. It's just grown like crazy. Production started, he was saying, with 60 molds a year. So the very start, they could make 60 molds a year was all they're making, and now they can have the capability to make 200 in a day. So it's increased a little bit, I would say, substantially over the years. And now do it, you said back there it was like one of many mold companies, probably 30, 40 other mold companies. Now do it's like the one. There isn't really anyone else making molds like this.
Once we come up with a design, like let's say this round head jig with heavy hook. Right. So once we come up with a concept like that, we're going to introduce it to Mark. And Mark's the one that kind of gives that idea and brings it to life.
What's going on, Mark? I'm Ben. Nice to meet you. You're the mastermind behind all the design process.
I guess June, I'll be here 35 years. When I first came here, you know, really, they had actually purchased this machine, this Boss 4 CNC. Nobody knew how to run it on contract. A lot of patterns started out with plaster and wood, things of that nature. These are just a sample of like a style H or that type of head. We'd actually take a plaster pattern or a wood pattern or a wood model, we'd make up a clay model, and we'd work it from there into the plaster, into a casting into the foundry, and then we'd reduce that back down into some different shapes or sizes like that. And obviously I've got different ones here, different ratios, different aspects. So that's kind of where this all started. Then from then we evolved into the CNC, started doing a little bit of programming, started making our patterns on the CNC, this whole Boss 4. Graduated up into the Bridgeport over here, which we actually wore out already. Purchased that I think back in 1993, and we could do some digitizing and things of that nature. Got into CAD CAM when we bought that CNC there. There, we evolved into the Hobbs machines and things of that nature that we have right now.
So basically, I mean, you might look at a mold and you see, I don't know, you see a sinker, you see a jig head or something. You don't just snap your fingers or put something in a mold and all of a sudden it turns out. There's a lot that's involved in the entire process of making molds. But this guy right here has perfected as the designer of all these different shapes, sizes, designs, over 500 designs now.
You know, you'll take ideas from 100 different people, and somebody's got to put that into one classification to produce the product. So
of course.
A lot of times that comes down to me, but we kind of work as a team and try to achieve it that way also. Those are some prototypes there that I was working with. We actually brought that mold out. Trying to get down here to maybe a 3/8 of an ounce. You know, I got accomplished 7/16.
Yeah. That's a big guy.
The weight of the blade itself, you know, is about 3/16 of an ounce.
Of course,
so,
yeah. I'm sure it's hard to get down on a lower weight and have it do anything on the fall.
Right.
Does this guy thump harder than your traditional smaller blade, I would assume?
Definitely does. Actually, I took some videos of that last year. That was our #1 producer for Northern
wow.
on a weekly trip.
What's this guy right here? This little flipping looking bait. I like that guy. That's kind of cool.
Those are some new ones that we're working on there. So.
Top secret.
Yeah, that's top secret.
I guess step 1 is kind of designing the baits. Step 2 would be to form the mold. Step 3 is right over here. After we get the aluminum out of the sand mold, get everything chopped off, get it smoothed out and everything, that's when we come in here and we put it all together.
So this is where the handles go on. These molds are being prepped for Cabela's, Bass Pro, Tackle Warehouse, maybe your local tackle shop. This is Mason. He's packaging up some molds.
What's up, Mason?
There you go. This is our shipping center. If you have anything that's ever been bought from us, it went out that door right there at one point. This is where the magic happens. So we've got everything from massive
That's insane. Never seen one that big.
downrigger balls
Yeah.
for saltwater, Great Lakes stuff to 1/100th ounce round head jigs for trout. I mean, pretty much.
That's what we're gonna need here in a couple hours.
Yeah, right. Pretty much anything you can think of. I mean, we've got stuff for cat fishermen, for tournament bass anglers. Yeah, anything you can think of, we probably got a mold for it.
I see that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Basically, we went from regional sales to doing business in over 120 countries now. That's what kind of kicked things off with this company is the availability of, you know, tackle at the time. You got to figure 60 years ago, you couldn't, you know, go to Tackle Warehouse and order your sinkers or your jigs. because there wasn't a whole lot available. That's kind of where we came in. There was a little bit of a void in the market, and here we are today.
Few hooks and components. God dang. This is like the stuff that I neglect also. I'm like, oh, I gotta buy that $25 jerkbait when really I should be buying like some good swivels. It's a lot of paint.
You guys have been buying it all, so the shelves don't look as pretty as they did last week, but that's all right.
That's a good thing.
We'll bring more.
Powder paint, make your own. Whatever color imaginable.
You're not sure if you want to get into it. I mean, we do have like unpainted jigs that you can buy just like that. I mean, football heads, screw lock, shaky heads, anything you want. You can buy a couple packs of them, buy a thing of powder paint or two, favorite colors, and try it out yourself. All you need is a torch and a pair of pliers. And
For sure.
a pack of these and a $6 jar of paint.
Yeah, a lot of people come to me and they're like, where do I start with all this? What do I buy? And while I, in my videos, show how to make your own skirts from every skirt tab, cutting it, molding your own hooks, buying the lead molds, getting your own lead pot, even getting your own lead, from where you get the lead from and everything, you don't really have to do that. The people here that do it have made it so you can jump in at any step in the game. You can just buy skirts and finish jig heads if you want to put heads on your jigs. You can have painted jig heads already so you don't have to paint them, or you can get plain jig heads, you can paint them yourself. You can pretty much step in at whatever phase you want to, which is really, really cool. So we went over, we talked about it and kind of saw some of the sand casting, but we also have some soft plastic designs over here. That's what everything on this shelf is. They use a different type of process, a cleaner, smoother process. What is it exactly?
So these are our CNC version molds. We have two varieties. We've got Essential Series. This is the sand cast aluminum. It goes through the same process as our jig molds do. These go through an entirely different process. So we've got pretty much any major technique or style of fishing you can think of. And we've got anything.
Yeah, I would say so.
Right.
Those are all different molds. It's insane.
Tiny ice plastics to, you know, I mean, here's some production stuff. Fluke molds, things of that nature. So anything you can really think of, we've, again, probably got a mold for.
I mean, the great thing I always preach to you guys about making your own tackle, not only is it custom, but you can save a ton of money, right? Like you can do it cheaper than anywhere else. What do you think on that?
So yeah, like you said, that's a common question that I get like multiple times a day, and that's, do you save money on making your own jigs and sinkers? You get 3 or 4 molds, a melter, some powder paint, your investment will be more than likely under $200, and I don't know about you guys, but I go through more than $200 a tackle a year, so when it comes to jigs and sinkers especially, you can absolutely save money.
I mean, I've gone through $200 worth of jigs in a damn one rock pile before in an afternoon, so yes, it's absolutely the cheapest route to go. If you want to make your own stuff, if you got the time, and if you want to invest in it a little bit more on the back end, this is the way to do it. And you guys, I mean, stuff's ridiculous. I was just telling Brendan, I see the stuff on the website, but it's hard to wrap your head around it until you see it in person, how much stuff there is. We got unfinished, we got skirt tabs, we got finished skirts all over the place. We got these guys with weird claws on them and little crinkles in them. I'm in heaven right now. So this is a catalog of what is in the store.
If you don't have one now, you should have one. And if you need one, give me a call.
And you want me to do what?
I want you to pick your own order. We're gonna put you to work while you're here.
I'm gonna be here for 17 hours straight, guys, picking out everything that I want. This is gonna be a long process. Brandon, I don't know how I'm even gonna figure out what I want.
It's overwhelming, I know.
See, we use the football swing head a lot. Definitely need the Ned rig head because I'm sick of spending money on that. Poison tail swing jig. That looks cool. I make my custom chatterbaits, but it'd be cool to have one we could put like a weedless swim bait on the back. Think that would work?
I think that works.
Yeah, there's stuff. I mean, we aren't even to the soft plastics yet. We got sinkers. I should probably get some catfish sinkers.
You drop shot, you need a drop shot.
Need a drop shot sinker mold for sure. There we are. Yep, gonna need that one. Hooks. Yeah, I'll take all the hooks. One of each. Blade bait banks. Think that'd work for ice fishing?
We're gonna find out.
Deal. I want to catch something giant on that. Okay, I got work to do here. Let's go around and pick out some stuff.
Everybody wants to save money on sinkers, and you can absolutely do that. The other concept, I guess, that you get with jigs and anything like that, soft plastics, is the customability factor. It's like you could take this blade bait here, for example, and turn that into something no fish has ever seen before, which is pretty incredible. One of our anglers, Paul Mueller, actually just won at Lake Lanier, and I'll show you actually what he was using. Paul, if you're watching, good job. And there's the other one, herring head underspin. So like I said, I mean, there's guys that are making these in their garage with their kids just having fun, and there's tournament anglers, you know, using them to make money.
All right, I got everything. Just need soft plastics. And I know like literally nothing about shooting soft plastic other than I want to do it, and now I have a million molds for it. But we got colorations, we got glitters, we got every freaking thing in known to mankind. I have no idea where to start other than we need like black and blue and green pumpkin, the basics.
Yep.
Start with those.
Black and blue for every bass fisherman out there. If you don't have these, you're doing something wrong.
Perfect. Green pumpkin.
Green pumpkin brown.
Okay, so we got glitter, we got colors. It's got a smell, right?
Yeah. You want to be pretty stinky.
We want some stank.
Yeah. All right.
How about you got hog sauce, garlic, you got anise. Anise is a good flavor.
That's the best, yeah.
Toad explode.
Everybody needs a little bit of that.
Okay. What is the Java and garlic?
We'll find out.
Coffee / garlic? You gotta be kidding me.
Grape. I hear the bass love grape.
Grape shad. Huh. Deal. That's going on the 10-inch worm.
So you got 3 different sizes here. You got 40 hex, 15, and 8. 40 being the largest. You probably want some of that.
Yep. And then we need like some black to go in. Big black chunk.
Yeah.
To go in like green pumpkin, watermelon. And then we need some red.
Definitely want some Canadian blue. Just got the color in there.
Garnet.
Yep.
Kevin Garnett.
I don't know. Any other colors that you can't live without?
How about gold?
Gold. We got that.
Just give me a small thing of the gold.
Holographic gold. That's even cooler.
Talk me into it. Deal.
Let's go use this
I
stuff.
think that's good. Yeah, let's go make some things.
All right.
All right, let's look at what I ended up getting here, guys. It's a little ridiculous. I'm not going to show you everything, but ended up getting a bunch of molds. We got some unreleased secret ones. I can't show you that one. We got some lead, of course, to put in it. All different types of soft plastic coloring. We got soft plastic, of course. We're going to need that. Hooks, treble hooks, jig hooks, 16-inch soft pour worm. You guys want to see me throw that? I think you do. Catfish hooks. We got lure forms to put inside my other mold, which is like a swing head mold, poison tail, swing tail. I'm gonna make some chatterbaits with that guy. We got super nice heavy duty split rings. We got jig skirts. We got a little bit of everything. We even got a bunch of, you guys like these, blade baits. You know, I go through a couple of those, so we have parts to make all my blade baits. We got glitters, injectors, treble hooks. We have coloring mechanisms for powder coating, hard baits. We got everything. These fine folks that do it freaking hooked me up. This is gonna be badass. You're gonna obviously see many more tackle making videos coming in the near, I don't know, couple months, especially now that it's really cold outside. Yeah, now the next process is, my man Brennan over here is going to actually shoot some plastics. We're gonna go through the process of shooting plastics, and then we're gonna take them out and do a little ice fishing. There's a pond right back there with some badass fish in it. We're gonna do some fishing tomorrow too with the baits we made, maybe some blade baits and stuff. Pretty dang cool, but yeah, everything in the video, check it down below. It's gonna be linked right at the top of the video description. If you wanna make your own tackle, if you wanna make custom stuff, make the most badass lures you possibly can. Everything 100% custom and as cheap as you possibly can. Hit the link down below, go use it, catch some more fish. But thanks so much for watching this video. I'll catch you soon, tackle making, and hopefully catch some launches. I'm out of here, peace.
I'm not sorry. I can't help this love like mine.
I'm not sorry. I can't stop with a love like mine.